There are yet places such as this, where a little light still gathers.
Alright, we've made it to the Torch and Crown. Gross. Why bother having a -10? I guess they just don't want there to be relationships right out of the gate, which I get. The first region is shorter than the rest, so
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
it makes sense to me. So we're gonna definitely go ahead and upgrade Inspiring Tune like right away, and then we should probably. What did we get? I haven't used the Grave Robber in so long that, like, I mean, 2 to 4 on the blight damage is pretty important stuff. Pirouette is such a good skill. She gets dazed though. You hate to see that. But in those long fights, you know, the lunge monster is going to be quite good. Her big thing is like crits. You know, she's got a high crit chance, 30% when using the thrown daggers. I mean, we might want to consider that as an immediate upgrade, but I do think probably the smart play is one of the Vestal skills. So Divine Grace is a good one to upgrade. Ministrations is pretty great because you get that extra resist, which, as we discussed earlier, is meaningless. Consecration of Fortitude, also good. I mean, all her skills are so freaking good. Little extra damage from Judgment. Cannot gain dodge with Illumination. I think Divine Grace is the smart play there. Let's check out the Provisioner.
For wealth no longer has meaning.
If indeed it ever did.
If indeed it ever did.
The Songbook of Touching Dirges. Is this worth taking now if we're not going? I mean, I think it's good because it's going to help build our relationships for the next inn, because they're going to have plenty of chances to go down, and we don't want them to go down. So it's worth considering. The better disease resist is also good. We have no relics yet. What can we buy here? Chance to produce woven items. Food barrels. There's another strong box. I mean, I'm telling you, we're gonna find this stuff, but it's not a bad idea. I just don't think we're gonna find this stuff, so I don't want to spend money on it. Let's buy the songbook. We can probably afford to buy. We should buy a little bit of food. Let's buy a little bit of food here. We'll keep the rest of our money. Who's getting the food? Audrey needs the food. And Tarima needs the food, but let's give it to Boudica because she's our. Alright, so everyone's going to be a little stressed out. Obviously, the 75% chance was not good enough for 2 of our dudes here. 2 of our relationship tests. One thing I found out offline, and man, I wish I had seen it. I wish I had seen it online, because my reaction was profound. I have had characters get to 10 stress since all these upgrades. It's the first time I had seen it happen, and rather than an automatic meltdown, it's now a resolve test, which my heart soared with that. There's a chance for a virtue to occur. It adds that gravity to the game that was very much missing up to that point. Because I'm telling you, in the Darkest Dungeon 1 can't be beat for that. The stress management, I still prefer the stress management system of Darkest Dungeon 1 because it's more dynamic. I feel like there's more things going on. There are a variety of effects that occur as a result of stress. And with this, it's very static. You know, like they start going up in stress. There's a couple of different like RNG effects, like, you know, there's a higher chance for negative relationship interactions, things like that. And then, you know, you would just have a meltdown and lose your health and reset your stress. Like it really is just annoying more than anything. The virtue heals and increases relationships, but it doesn't stick around. Like it's one test, the effects resolve, and that's that. Like I'm not stuck with, and I think they could do some really cool things with it. I think, you know, I think that I don't want them to remake Darkest Dungeon 1 either. Like that's obviously not what I'm looking for. So I mean, I don't know what the answer is, but it's a big step forward. Also, the relationships, the way that they have been since recent updates, has also been much more favorable. They last between inns, and that's that. And then there's new relationship chances after that. Each time you leave an inn, and it persists until the next inn. I like that. They're not as intrusive. They don't spend every turn talking to each other and having effects. It's a lot more subtle, and it's really cool when it happens. So I feel like that's as good as that's going to get. I mean, I gotta respect what they did there. We're definitely going to go to the sluice. Let's check our character goals here. Howling End 2 times in a single fight. We can do that. Otherworldly Fragment, Fisherfolk, and Medicinal Herbs. Oh, did we accidentally give her the Medicinal Herbs? Sweet! So we just gotta find a couple more of those and we'll be good for her. We can definitely get Howling End. Excuse me. But we want to go to the sluice. I mean, if you have a chance to go to the sluice, you take it. It's going to give us a big advantage going forward. Assuming we get through the sluice. I think we'll be okay, though. We don't have a ton of bleed. Bleed works really well here in the sluice. I think that I don't know what their blight chance is. I haven't used blight a ton in this game. Usually when I have a plague doctor, they're like the primary blight dudes, but I don't really use the blight skills all that much. Let's get rid of the map since it's useless here. Let's go for the supplies, actually. We're going to definitely run into the Warrens many a time here, so we'll get our loathing down, I'm sure. But we could use some supplies. A swine's cachet. We got some food. Trinket. This is a good trinket. Random ally on a turn start gets a positive token, 33% chance. A little increased debuff chance if the flame's a little bit low, and that's fine. We can deal with that. Clarifying Poultice is also pretty great. Who gets the... I don't want my two heavy hitters... Let's give it to Audrey. And then we've got Bear Trap. We like a Bear Trap. Give it to the Bleed Man. And then, yeah, you know what? You can use the Noisemaker. Also, I've noticed a lot of visual changes. Things are a little more vibrant. Well, vibrant. In the strictest sense of the word, in the sense that there's more stuff to look at. But I like what they've done with a lot of the sections that appear like super crowded. I think that's kind of neat. So we got 79 torch. Do we want to screw with this thing? I kind of want to screw with this thing. So if we're going to do this, I think Audrey should do it.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Okay, not terrifically worth it, but we'll take it. Darkly curious, prone to investigating the dark arts. I guess that... my guess is that, like, things like that,
Chaos must be met with
kind of
unwavering resolve.
affect, the
Hidden in warrens and ancient
friendliness,
waterways, the swine
if
proliferate
if
unseen
based on our choices.
and unchecked.
Well, Warren. These guys don't want to fight, but we're gonna fight. Oh, we're gonna be ending the sluice on some bad terms with some people here.
Cooperation is the key.
All right, I'm glad we have illumination. We need to. They've all got 2 dodges. They got 1 in. That's good. Let's get her. You peg sticker. Alright, so we got lots of stealth happening here, but we got a couple of ways to get rid of it. I don't want a Howling End just yet. We'll get our chance. Let's go for a... sick dodge, bro. Gross. We'll have an illumination coming up here. Nope, that's judgment. Love it. The sanctity of this place has been fouled. We'll use Howling End here. Yeah! That's 1. Eee. I knew we were gonna dodge her. That's okay. It's okay. Should we pirouette here? No. Let's hold off on that. Oh. 30% crit chance on that is going to be fantastic when we get it. Let's illuminate this guy again. Ooh. Okay. I'll just move myself right back here. Yeah, go for the kill here. Cure her blight.
Welcome relief from caustic.
We don't want our guys getting too screwed. Oh my god. Howling End is on cooldown. She wants to use 4 of these, so we might as well use 1. 5 damage is a lot for that skill. I think that was the top end of it, but... Ugh. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, that's still on cooldown? Man. Can we do it? I think we can. She'll still get the kill, too. We just have to waste everybody's turn. Which we can do with relative ease. If she doesn't get killed first, my lord. She still is not hurt enough for Divine Grace. What is the cooldown on frickin' Howling End? Holy crap. We'll make it happen. Uh-oh, we're out of corpses. Crap. Oh, well. Well, here, we'll just do this. Do a little, Little shuffles here. There. Our goal's been completed. And we're all pretty dinged up now as a result. But Bodega got her 2 howling ends in. Good for her. At least we knocked that out of the way quick. Okay, so we got 4 candles for that. Alright. Not bad. Let's go to this one. I feel like this will give us more options later. Torch is getting a little low as well. Wouldn't mind some glints in the dark, or perhaps a desperate few encounter. An assistance encounter, rather. Oh god, these two are gonna really super hate each other. Well, no, those two are okay. This seems like a great time to pirouette and lunge. We go for the let's fade to black on this guy. Oh, that kind of I may have screwed up. At least we got the hits over the dodge. That's not bad. I'll take the screw that. Oh no, this works out perfectly. All right, we'll illuminate. Oh, thank God for resisting the stun.
A promising development.
All right, it's all gonna work. Oh, she's dazed. Okay. Ugh. She's gonna be right up front, but that's okay. So she'll lose a little bit of damage up front. Love it. Love it. Alright, she's back where she belongs. Alright, we gotta be in a good enough position to like heal her, right? Do we go for the I mean, we should go for the kill, but we should go for the heal as well. Perfect. You'd love to see it. Is this, no, this doesn't do anything with the death blow. I thought it might. But it does not.
Abandoned.
You got a mastery for that. Good, good.
It is ours now. The loathing abates.
Loathing abates. Let's put a burn salve on. I have a patient who her husband accompanies her every time she comes in for a wound check. And this guy, first of all, you know, you gotta love those patients. I really appreciate patients that try, you know. They're trying their best, so I can't knock them too much, but they have no real knowledge of what they're doing. They try real hard to take care of their own thing, but I give them very clear instructions, right? And they choose to ignore them and do what they think is best, and that's when it gets frustrating. Because you know what they don't have the knowledge to make those decisions. They do it anyway. So, but this guy, it cracks me up how this guy, every time he comes in, he loves saying the word salve. And no matter what I do to address this woman's wound, he has to say it like 7 times in the visit. He's like over and over again, like, oh yeah, we're gonna put some of that salve on there, right? Yeah. Oh. The diseases are bad.
This is no time to falter.
Oh, he's really dinged up. He dies. I'm going to be so upset. He dies, he dies. So extra crit. Plus 50% crit. For 9 whole damage. Okay. Oh, thank God he didn't die. Oh my God. Who is this guy? He's got to die. He has to die. He has to die right now. So we'll have to heal some stress.
The enemy weakens and
next turn. We get the other one? Oh, sweet. Alright, improve the relationships a little bit. Good. You love to see it. Howling End. Okay, so let's just... Oh, yeah, good call.
Take heart and do not relent.
They called me Nandor the Relentless because I just do not relent. There we go. Now we healed the stress. We're all good. Everything is okay. Divine Grace is on cooldown. Who's got the worst? Oh, you're bleeding to death here. So let's take care of that.
Straightforward and effective.
Okay, we'll take it. It was not pretty. It rarely is. In the old darkest dungeon world. Hey, we're at the end. Okay. So not as lucrative as we would have liked. I think we only got like 1 mastery point out of that. I think it should be toe-to-toe. That's my vote.
Rest now for a time.
I did a lot of fidgeting during that run. I had to fix myself here. There we go. Much better. Junia is now sickly. Terima is greedy. Tell me something new. Extra stuff against plague eaters. And Boudica is a curmudgeon. We will be needing to get rid of those. Alright, we got 1 whole mastery point out of that. That is a bummer.
Listen.
I think it should be toe-to-toe.
Improve.
Because that will heal... Well, or not. Does this take the cooldown? It takes the cooldown down to 2. And it does a lot more damage. The Adrenaline Rush also is a solid upgrade. Toe-to-toe is a great upgrade. Because it removes the Winded, which could be extremely useful, given that we're going to try to be making use of Howling End. Iron Swan, also. Soup's useful. Uh, 6 to 10 damage on the Wicked Hack is almost necessary. What do we get for the Pirouette? It increases the damage slightly and the crit chance. Let's increase the Thrown Dagger, because I want that 30% crit chance, man. That's good stuff. See what the Provisioner has here. Start with the Stagecoach items.
No longer has meaning.
The Iron Brazier
Indeed it ever did.
is in the running. We won't have enough money for anything else, really. We could buy a trinket. -2 speed. It's not the worst thing we would have spent money on. Yeah, alright, let's We'll buy that. We're going to buy the brazier, too.
A sound investment.
The brazier, I guess, is how you... The brazier is something totally different. But equally valuable. Alright, so I think Boudica is going to be getting our... So she's got a speed of 5, so that's not too bad. So a -2 isn't the worst thing in the world. We'll get a little extra damage. She's going to hopefully be our primary damage dealer. Alright, then we got to try to... Oh, we're going to have some negative interactions here. Let's give Audrey that. We got to give her some food, too. And Boudica will also get some more food. 1 target, -2 stress. Tarima's a little stressed. Here, we'll get these guys all good and drunk. Let's give her the move resist. And stun resist is going to go to our Vestal. Tarima's still a little dinged up, but I think we'll be able to take care of that soon. Alright, so this is a great trinket. We'd have to win 4 road battles, visit 3 academic studies, and we'll get 2 candles. We just have to visit them, right? But that's gonna, if we don't interact with any of them, it's gonna really make Audrey pretty upset, right? I feel like a trench run patrol is going to spell the end of our run pretty quick here. So let's be smart about this. We'll get some extra academic studies on the map here. Okay, all right, these two hate each other, right? Yep, they're going to be envious of each other.
Each covets what the other has and plots to take it.
The worst part of this is that I am now forced to use these skills. And that's a big problem, because they both suck. So now we have to immediately double check which skill got replaced. In the positive relationships, you get good effects from the skills that are selected there, but you have the option to use them. When it's a negative relationship, you are forced to use those skills. Yes, we know they hate each other. Alright, so we have Barbaric Yap. What did we get rid of here? It looks like the Wicked Hack. That can't happen. We could take Howling End out for now and use the Wicked Hack. And then for Audrey, looks like Lunge got removed. So let's take out the Poison Dart, put Lunge back on. And we'll have to remember to switch those back at the next in. Let's stick to the safe path for now because Tarima's got some healing to do. And I don't really care about the Hoarder. I don't have any money. It's a hospital. We don't have any money.